Hello, guys. I'm sorry. I was still asleep. My name is Richard Turley. I'm from Lexington, Kentucky. I'm 42 years old. I'm schizophrenic, handicapped. I draw SSI, food stamps, and telecom. Thank you. Today is November the 25th, 2023, and I'm Richard Turley. God bless you. I got a new contract with Twitch with this new account. I got one, two, three accounts now, and they all max out, no option. So now it's more like that. The games have totally changed with Black Friday. See, people went got that. See what happened? Like you got the '80s, the '90s, 2000, this new decade, and see what happened is where they bought in all new, brand new stuff, and they got brand new stuff now. And Twitch is really going to have a lot of new people, so you really got to make room for these new people. And where it's small businesses, it's where these small guys can really help those people out. See what I'm saying? And I'm mainly more of a low type of person where I don't really bring out that type of thing in general. So most of the gaming content does seem a little weird, but where I'm a black guy, I don't try to be stereotypical about the games. It's just that we want to keep the gaming world, us black guys and white guys like us, we want to keep the gaming world going on. We don't really want to hurt nobody for doing what they want to do. Either way it is, it's legal for anybody to do what they want to do. But when the law really mandates certain things, see, black people have to stop and help those white guys out. Now, senior citizens are different because they go under a law of a nursing home law where if they're around you in your neighborhood, then the nursing home is the one responsible for it. If they buy stuff like the high end great technology, then you really ain't supposed to oppose them that way. Like you say, you old people are fucking up. So that's where gaming people usually tell you it's a bad thing because sometimes they'll insult you. The old people, old gamers, like '90s and hundreds and shit like that, they'll insult you so bad that you really won't have a time to react. So after that, you get people like figuring that it's mostly just playing video games. That's the first part. This is streaming. This ain't gaming. So when you really get into the streaming part of it, so you see people up there in video form playing your games on Twitch. Then next is somebody need to teach you gaming 101. I'm not the one to do that, but what I do is the media. I really don't game video gaming. I do the media part of the game. See what I'm saying? And my point is like when I tell you Black Friday, small business shit like that ain't really the news of it. That's where you got the point where if you got the money, you can spend it. See what I'm saying? And if you got the real money, you're gonna do what everybody else is doing. Black people want to do what everybody else is doing, where it's law, where it's legal. See what I'm saying? When the IRS says I got the money, Joe Biden says I got the money, my mom says I got the money. That's all that matters. I really ain't gonna get into hitting that ass. Okay, that ass is where you have a kid, you're gonna be fucked. See what I'm saying? So, most of the time when motherfuckers get hard and shit like it, they're ready to do some time. Really, see what I'm saying? You don't really get time over your TV set. See what I'm saying? It's different than the '80s where it wasn't shit. See what I'm saying? You can do time off it. Now it's new shit. Black Friday, you went in Black Friday, you really ain't fucking with time. So you really want to stop and hold that shit in before motherfucker bust your ass. Now it's different for senior citizens. They don't really have that type of awareness that somebody may bust them and put them in the area where they said they was going to get them then. At this time, like my dad, he went in for that. He thought that it was going to live forever, and then he got arrested. So I was arrested on another team, well, on playground terms, where I did go on the playground, so I went in the joint. See what I'm saying? So that's how I did it. My gaming is where I'm the little guy, so I'm gonna help out in little ways. I'm not going to do robust gaming. What you got now is 55-inch TVs, Xbox Series X is you say what's the other thing? Visa Black Card. See what I'm saying? That other stuff is different where retail is mainly based for women, and those women will be on those games in a whole lot of other ways that you don't understand. And pedophile and jacking off and shit like that, you don't want to do with them. So that's where you understand that if you're in the dark, then you're gonna come out to light because people ain't gonna let you fuck them over their shit. Mainly, what you'll get. I mean, I'm the nice guy of it, but the next guy is really gonna plaster you with the sheriff. So I'm saying he's gonna pop up and he's gonna tell you if you've been pedophile, don't fuck with the kids. The kids ain't pedophile, okay? So that's where it's gaming time, and you thought you were still pedophile. That's what happened. So when back in the '80s, there was a situation where we got a Nintendo and a computer, and they was like, "You ain't doing nothing. Give you a computer." And that shit popped up, and they said, "Well, is that?" Mine was a legal situation where I said, "That's fine to have pornography on the internet. That's not going to hurt nobody." And that's one of the different forms of it. And I said the pedophile that you really in want to intertwine with is the actual child interaction and performance on the stage. That's pedophile. The interaction of children on the stage. That's not really the sexual conduct, but the pornography is already in there. See, I'm saying the law already knows if you're going to beat off, jack off, and then play your video games. If you're going to do that, that's your prerogative. Versus doing the right thing to stay out of prison. Nobody's going to kill you, insult you, nothing like that. Doing wrong. Video games so intelligent that you can't do nothing wrong. You got to actually do what the fuck you supposed. Pedophile may be somewhere you can do something like that too, but that's where that's the actual thing. That's where Miss Teen USA is pedophile. So I'm saying you get on Miss Teen USA, that's the pedophile you really are. You're not really the one going to child molest somebody. See what I'm saying? So you got to actually go from there to understand that type of ability. That's why I don't get on the Xbox like that. When I get on it like that, that's where it's understood that people are going to make their money off children, women. Anyway, now another form of it is pimping. See what I'm saying? And white men do pimp, and that's where you want to call that. That's called pimp. You don't want to call it pedophile. You want to call it pimping if that's your game. I told you I'm a low person, even though you don't like it. The pimping is where most men prefer to be in. They just can't do it because of financial stats. You can't really come in rags to riches pimping because that's when they'll break you down. That woman will break you down where you'll confess to all your shit out of nowhere. Versus the sex, you ain't having sex, you ain't doing nothing but staying at home, obeying your mom's wish. See what I'm saying? And then after the money runs in, you got Black Friday after Kingdom Comes. See what I'm saying? So now you got to actually put your money where your mouth. Like I said, you got SSI, food stamps, and telecom. That's the gaming part of it. Now after that, you got the streaming part of it, where I tell you that you're cool, like everybody tells you. But I've been doing this for 15 years. There's no end to it. See what I'm saying? So what happens that you got senior citizens that are either illiterate or they got dementia or they got Alzheimer's, they don't really remember nothing. And then when it comes down to Joe Biden to tell you, look, if I come out of here, see what I'm saying, you're gonna be screwed. See what I'm saying? That's the part you got to understand that the politicking is already in the game. It's already in there. So you're gonna break it down, money, food, gaming, because that's the other senior citizen that has no you ain't stopping him. See what I'm saying? He's the one that's going to destroy you. Okay, so that's where you got to figure out if you're gonna fuck somebody, make sure you do it with the money on you. See what I'm saying? Don't come in broke and then 20 years later while I'm going to prison because that's you thought you was gonna get shot. See what I'm saying? That's the reality of it. See what I'm saying? Before versus somebody playing and doing what they're doing, I'm doing the dirty work to get your dirty laundry out there. When you do your laundry, you go to bed, you wake up, you may have tons and tons of shit, but when you do your shit, you fine like everybody else. But when somebody pops you though, see what I'm saying? You ain't going to hell, you going to the hospital. See what I'm saying? You gonna be in there in another game. It's gaming for video game, but on Earth, you gonna have to go to the hospital. You going to prison. See what I'm saying? So that's where you got to actually stop. I hope that whatever movie you don't watch, you don't react it on the police. They will tear your ass down. See what I'm saying? So that's where the gaming is like it. The chatting, the talking, when they on online and playing the game, that it's that strong, hardcore, where they would terminate you, make you do something you don't want to do. You gotta be able to stay on it for at least 30 years before you can actually break into it, okay, and get actual pay. Like I told you, money's no option, so now you got it. But the president, he can't do what you're saying. He's going to be here for 4 years. That spot's going to be here for 4 years. Your pedophile will be there in Miss Teen USA form. We ain't going to make that. So Xbox is the best thing you got. So normally you say, what's the case? Well, you got a lot of things that help people out with tolerance because, see, a lot of hideous women and fat people have a hard time concentrating over what is and what that spoilage is what that is. It ain't really the sickness, it's the spoilage. Because see what happens when you see a family gathering, you hope that person don't say nothing to you because you will hit them. See, I'm saying that if it really goes like it, you will hit that person and go to jail for it because you're so strong. We've been working out for 20 years, 15 years, working for 20 years. You hit somebody, your ass is screwed. I mean, the whole gist of it, when the judge you go in front of the judge, you better put on your A game, okay? But motherfuckers drill you in your mouth, man. That's it. Motherfucker gonna be in shit sweating, jacking off, sweating corn pops and shit. Versus Rich, he ain't seeing none of it, okay? So you gotta actually stop there and figure out the seriousness of the shit when you get deep in it. See what I'm saying? Spoilage is the whole part of it, but that's fine if you really want to stay in the two parts of it. The third part is a woman where you really don't want to insult no woman because she really ain't sucking no semen like you accusing her of. She ain't really your sex toy like you claim to be. That's just some cop getting ready to bust you. See what I'm saying? So that's how you got to come out of it and come back to reality where you was in high school. Yeah, you got a few women. You did whatever. She done said she done sucked and fucked everybody up down the street, but that's her game. She ain't game Xbox. She's fucking okay. You ain't doing nothing but chilling. So when you come out of that, she ain't doing no time. You gonna do the time, okay? That's where the police say, look, bitch, you fucking got the cocaine in the back of your truck. You got pistols and Glocks and armies of motherfuckers to blow head, Kingdom Come out. But you know, with these guys rocking and rolling, I gotta sit here and watch them before I watch. Now she getting ready to get nasty. See what I'm saying? And that's fine. That's fine for any dad to tell you. If my daughter want to get nasty, let her get nasty because he knows what the hell she get raped, chopped up, killed. That's how that works. That's fine for men. Okay, women gonna tell you that motherfucker is sick. See what I'm saying? To do some shit like the bitch is worse than the pedophile doing shit like. But that's how it works. So after that, you come back to real guys ain't fucking with none of that shit. So make sure you understand that if you go to prison, you're gonna be in there for life. Versus the gaming, your shit's cut. So you want to stay in the game where you get that ass, you get that money, you get that cocaine, do that shit, but make sure you get out of it in time. See you later, brother. Peace out, beloved. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.